of living. Of course, the finance bill was also there, reject finance bill. There was a cocktail of issues where Kenyans felt dissatisfied with and were used that date to express their dissatisfaction, only that it turned violent and tragic. Are we misreading the real intention of June 25th? Probably this is the best opportunity to everyone to come out and say, this is what I have a problem with.
There's no national consensus on how 25th of June is supposed to look like, because the initial point where those issues emerged was around the finance bill of 2024. Right now, we are already done with the finance bill. And some of those issues that were being addressed at that time are no longer relevant today. Like if you were talking about the Adani deal, it's totally irrelevant right now. It's
but
not
we're dealing with a different issue still with the airport. We're dealing with Ebola issues.
Because those are developmental issues, and they're supposed to be discussed on merit basis, one by one. We cannot lump them together and confuse them with the commemoration of people who are remembering their loved ones. Remember, last year, I think they had a function, a church function at the Holy Family Basilica to celebrate their loved ones. But again, as usual, you'll see people with the political ambitions taking advantage. You will see criminals also taking advantage. Now, everybody wants to have his piece of interest addressed on that 25th. And that's where we go wrong. I do not think 25th is a holiday, as Honorable James Orengo wants to imply. Somebody one day said that you cannot copy-paste BAMBA. You know, you are not Raila Odinga. Only Raila Odinga who used to imagine public holidays and declare them and tell people not to go to work. Yeah. People are struggling to make their ends meet. They want to put food on their table. So you cannot just wake up. You have a salary of over $1 million, you have allowances, and then you tell people not to go to work. Who are you? It doesn't make sense at all for Honorable James Orengo to come up with such kind of thinking. It's really opportunistic for any politician to come out and start mixing his political ambitions and objectives with the kind of situation that we are dealing with in terms of commemorating people who lost their lives in 2024. Getting back to the issues, of course, Kenya is a work in progress. There are a lot of things that have emerged as points of conversation. And if you look at the finance bill of this year, it was passed with a lot of hula baloo here and there. And is in the process of being implemented. It's going to be signed. And then we have to continue. We cannot be static. We're going to be in the same point all the time. We cannot be complaining all the time. We have to appreciate the fact that there are things that are supposed to be done. There are challenges that we face, and then there's the responsibility of the government. When it comes to Article 37, for example, that you have a right to picket, peaceably present petitions, you realize that that's not an underogable right under Article 25. It's a limited right. That for as long as you are carrying out your exercise in a peaceful manner and doing it within the precincts of the law, then you are right to go ahead with it. But anytime you interfere with other people's rights, like if the commemorations interfere with the other people's normal way of doing business, then the rights become compromised as far as Article 24 of the Constitution is concerned.
Now that we anticipate this, probably there could be unrest. We do not know. The police have already issued warnings. The president has said